All right, eighth grade. So once we get situated, this is what you're going to do for your first day. All right, open up your folders. You should see this paper. And at the top it says tear it off and write the rules. So all you got to do, tear it off, write the 7 rules right here. Make sure you put your name on it. I'm going to give you points for this. All you got to do is copy them. Easy A. Okay? So you read through it, write it down. Read through it, write it down. All right? So if you want to pause the video and get that done, you are welcome to do so. Okay? Once you have that finished, you turn the page. Okay, these are the consequences if you break the rules. Okay? So if you mess up, I'm going to talk to you about it. I might move your seat if you can't handle being at your table. Call home. I do that a lot. If you mess up in here, I'm probably going to call home or dojo home so that your parent or parents or whoever takes care of you knows. Teacher detention. If I ask you to see me after school, you have 2 days to do that before I write it up to the VP. Okay? You know the drill with phones. No phones in my room. Okay? Don't have them out. You shouldn't even have them to begin with. All right? I'll tell you to put it in your locker. If you don't, it goes in the cell phone jail on my desk. Okay? If it continues to be a problem, we have security come and get it. This agreement right here is very important. Okay, you're also going to be tearing this page out as well. Okay, when you get to it. And it's about making up work. Okay, you have to get your work done. If you're absent or you have sports or in school or whatever, okay, you got to make up the work and finish it. All right, as long as you finish your work, I'm going to give you a C, a B, or an A. If you don't finish your projects or your work, it's a D or lower. Okay, so you're going to write your name on this line right here. Then this page, okay, I'm trying to go as fast as I can because I know this kind of is boring listening to me talk, but this is in English and Spanish. And this is just random stuff in my class, okay? You always have to have your Chromebook. All my lessons are on my Google Classroom. I am here to help you with the lessons. You watch the recordings. That way, you can repeat things or you can fast forward or whatever you need to do. Okay? Bathroom and drinks, don't ask the first 10 minutes of class. You have to do a smart pass for me. Passes, large wooden letters in the front of the room. There's a G and a B. Okay? No phones. Candy. I do candy. If you come in, sit down, get your workout, and get started on your own, I come around with candy. At the end, I usually will do the fastest table to get cleaned up and silent. Gets extra. Aprons, if you want to save your clothes, if we're painting or whatever. Okay, they are on the closet door up front. You do not need to ask me to get them. Music. You may listen to music while you're working. Must be on headphones. We are not YouTube watching or movie watching or sports watching or any of that stuff, or I make you close your Chromebook. Sink. My sink is evil. When you go to use the sink, turn the water on slowly or you will mess up your clothes. Okay, every 4th class, if you guys are good, you'll have a no assigned seat day. Nice. You can sit with your friends. Prizes. In the middle of the class, if you're doing your work and you're quiet and well behaved, I'm going to put a sticker on your folder. Every 10 stickers, you get to choose something from my big old prize bin. I got fidgets and lollipops and all kinds of stuff in there. Okay? When I call cleanup, fastest table, like I said, wins a bit of extra candy. If you finish early with a project, you can color, you can draw, you can read, you can put your head down and sleep if you want, or you can play on your Chromebook. Okay? That's just general stuff in my class. Also, if you go to the bathroom and you decide to disappear, okay, I will write you up. No exceptions. Okay? You got 5 minutes, use it, come back. So that is what you should be taking care of right now. Once this is done, you're going to keep it in your folder. By now you have ripped this all apart. Okay, and you're going to move on to the next thing, which is this. It's a grid drawing of two different characters, one of SpongeBob and one of Homer Simpson. Okay, first and last name. And you simply follow the instructions. Draw the lines in the correct places in your blank grid. Draw the black lines only. You do not need to shade things in. Just look for the black lines. Try and make the lines match from box to box to create the correct features. So if I look at this one, it says B5. I'm going to draw this shape and lines in B5, which is right here, B5. Okay, I do this every year with all my classes just to get you drawing. Perfection is not absolutely necessary. I want you to just do your best to try and get the size and the shape correct. Okay, so I drew his shoe. I don't need to shade it in. Okay, drawing the black lines. So I know that B5 is done, and I might want to look for what hooks up to that shoe and leg right there. So that would be B4. So I'm going to go around and look for B4, which is right here. So I know that his leg is going to hook up with B5 seamlessly to create the image. So then I just draw the rest of the lines to create the correct shape. When you struggle, just break it down line by line. Now I did make the instruction sheet bigger than the blank grid, so tracing will not work. I just want you to try, guys. Don't stress out about it. I can tell you that mine is not going to be perfect, and that's okay. So there is B4, and so on until the image is finished. Then you move over to Homer and start drawing Homer in this one. Okay, and it says each one is worth 20 points because there's 20 grid spaces. So you automatically get some extra points even when they're blank. Okay, you don't have to do anything in those. So free points for you for those. If you manage to finish this, okay, you're going to take this, this, and this, and you are going to put it in that big blue bin right there that says finished assignments, finished work. And that is our first day or two of art class.